All right, guys, it is week 3 of our July curriculum, and this video is for Monday and Tuesday. Before we get going, get yourself warmed up. Jumping jacks, push-ups, sit-ups, pivot front-ups on both sides, and then finishing with 30 seconds of mountain climbers or jogging, high knees, something to get your body moving, and we'll get going. Ready, set, go. Alrighty, so for today we're going to start off taking our 2 kicks that we've been working on. We've got the pivot front kick and the side kick. Remember, both of these kicks have the same 4 parts. Chamber, kick, retract, back to balance. Okay, so when we're doing the pivot front kick, we're going to chamber, kick to the front, retract, back to balance. Or no, right? Make sure you're getting all 4 parts in there as you kick nice and fast and snap it out there, okay? And so what I want you to do is do 10 nice, quick, sharp pivot front kicks on each side. Switch your feet. No. Okay, doing 10 of those on each side, and then we'll move on to side kicks. Ready, set, go. All right, now for the side kicks, same 4 parts, same chamber, same retract and back to balance. The only thing that changes is the direction of our kick. So we've got chamber, kick, retract, back to balance. Really notice that foot position. Also, when I go for the side kick, I don't turn my body to the side. In fact, I kind of turn away a little bit so that I'm looking out over my shoulder at my target. Okay? And when we do it quickly, hey, okay? Chamber, snap it out, bring it back in that retract and back to balance. Okay, so what I want you to do is 10 nice and snappy side kicks on each side like this. 1, okay, and then switch your feet. Hey, 10 on each side of your side kicks. Ready, set, go. Okay, I bet you can guess what's coming next. We're doing a front kick, side kick combination. All right, so starting slow with something to balance on. Chamber, kick, retract. Now this is the chamber for my side kick. Retract, back to balance, right? So when you've got something you're holding on to, going nice and slow, the goal is to do both kicks without setting your foot down. Okay, so when you retract after your front kick, now you're set up with your chamber for your side kick, and then you still need to retract and get back into that good, strong, ready position. So what I want you to do is practice with balance now. So now hold on to something, right? Those other ones, when we were doing them by themselves, you're in the air doing them just fine. But now that we're doing them together, find something to hold on to so you can balance. Even when you're grabbing onto something for balance, I don't think I mentioned this before, you don't just want to kick with your other arm hanging down, right? Put that arm in a good ready position while you're holding on to whatever it is that you're balancing on. Chamber, kick, retract, and back to balance. Going just that slow with both kicks, okay? If you're really, really struggling to keep your balance, even when you're holding on to something and you need to do a kickstand, set it down, right back up into that chamber, and snap it out and set it back down in your ready stance. That's okay. I'm not looking for it to be perfect, but I want you to really feel those parts. Chamber, retract. Especially after that side kick, we don't just want to go boom. Right, then that gives them a chance to grab your foot. Okay, both of these kicks, the target would be the belly of one guy in front, belly of the guy coming at the side. Okay, so nice and slow, 10 pairs of the kicks on each side. Ready, set, go. All right, guys, so coming back to our long forward stance. Okay, bigger than the ready stance, but still wide like we're on train tracks. We don't want any tight ropes here because then we fall over and lose our balance. So train tracks, longer. That's why it's called long forward stance, longer than our ready stance. Remember, ready stance, we step back. Okay, long forward stance, stepping forward, and it's even longer, deep bend in the knee, driving the heel into the ground. Okay, so long forward stance. You can go either way, to the left or to the right. okay? But long forward stance, keeping those feet on train tracks and extending it longer, but not too long, because if we go like this, well, then I'm not steady at all, and I'm just being goofy, all right? There's a time and place for goofy, but not in long forward stance, okay? So, long forward stance now with the shift inside block, okay? One more time. You can set it up by bringing this hand to ready stance. This hand comes up near your temple or your eyebrow. Step, shift, and block. Remember, we are blocking straight ahead. We're not blocking off to the side way over here. That would be silly to bring this hand all the way around to block over here. If I'm blocking something over there, outside block that way. Okay, so stepping into the long forward stance, shift and block, and reset. Let's go to the other side. Step, shift, and block, and come back and reset. Okay, so I want you to practice step, shift, and block 10 times on each side. Long forward stance, shift, inside block. One thing that can help you practice that, partner, helper, have a mitt, stick that mitt out for them so that they can block right on the mitt there as they step out. And then when they go the other way, just put the mitt on the other hand, and they'll block the mitt, go in that direction. Make sure the mitt is right out in front, okay? Don't bring it over here, straight out in front, and they step and block the mitt without swinging really far, okay? All right, so 10 of those inside blocks, long forward stance, shifting on each side. Ready, set, go. All right, so today, talking a little bit more about eye spears, and I got Bob here to help me show you guys just to talk a little bit more about the targeting on our eye spears, whether you're doing the beaks or the thumbs. Thumbs are nice when you're in close. Maybe they're grabbing onto. Imagine Bob's like hugging me and holding me tight, trying to pick me up and drag me away to his lair. I don't know. He's putting me in danger. He's a bad guy now, right? So I reach up and then I just shove my thumb in that. So you want to go into this corner. I've nicknamed these the pit of despair, because if you get it into that corner, it's going in the eye, okay? If you aim for this outer corner, there's a chance you might miss. If you aim for just the pupil, you might go high, you might go low, and completely miss the eye. But if you aim for that pit, even if you kind of hit the nose at first, you keep pushing, and your fingers inevitably go into that pit right there. So whether it's a beak, or the thumb, from this side, if you could go same side, the idea is, this is going to sound really gross, okay? But the bad guys are already at the high volume, that violence, right? They're already committing the violence just by putting you in danger. And so you got to decide, I'm worth fighting for. How dare they try to take me or kill me or do this to my body? How dare they? You get angry, okay? Because nobody has a right to put you in danger or do things to your body or try to kill you, or right? And so you get angry. You shove your thumb into that eye socket. And if you're familiar with avocados and how they have that big brown pit, you cut it open, you need to pop that pit out. I know it sounds gross, guys, but that's the motion when you're using the thumb, right? You're in close. Maybe they're trying to squeeze you and keep you from getting crazy. You just get that, you jam that thumb in there, take out that avocado pit, okay? It's really serious, guys. When you're in danger, your life is worth fighting for. You are worth fighting for because your parents love you, your family loves you, and God's got a plan and a purpose for you, and we're not going to let this bad guy stop that from happening. We're not going to let this bad guy take you from your family, okay? So that's my little lesson on eye spears, aiming for the pit of despair, whether it's the beaks, boom, or the thumbs, okay? And doubles, same thing, go right in the center. Double thumbs, dig them in to those pits. All right, that's all I got for eye spears. Okay, guys, so coming to our Bible verse. It's pretty short and simple this month. From 2 Timothy 4:7. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. All right. Life is a struggle, and we have to fight through things our whole life through. Not everything's gonna be easy. Some things are gonna be difficult. Some goals are gonna be really hard to achieve. It feels like you're running a race, right? The finish line isn't graduating high school. The finish line isn't getting your black belt. The finish line isn't getting married. The finish line isn't getting your dream job, right? The finish line is the end of your life, okay? And you don't want to just give up and not keep trying and going for the goals you want to achieve. Praying and asking God, show me your plan for my life. I want to live in a way that's going to honor you. Even when the bad things happen and things are hard, God, I'm going to keep my faith in you. I'm going to keep trusting in you. I know that you love me. Your word tells me that you love me, that your forgiveness is there for me when I mess up and I confess and repent of my sins. When I mess up, I'm going to believe and keep faith in your forgiveness and your promises to me. All right, so that's our Bible verse for determination, to not give up on yourself, not give up on your life, and not give up on your faith. All right, love you guys. See you next time.